Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video, fellas. Alright, hopefully we're all caught up to the fact that I'm recording. I saw us drop a couple frames there. That's not a good sign. Let me get the volume down a little bit. Let's get comfy. Haven't done a lot of arena. I've done enough to like rank up a little bit, and then your rank doesn't decay anymore. I've been kind of lazy. I don't know what the meta is. Let's see. Let's click on rankings. So this is super early. This is all just gonna jump around, but a lot of FPs out there, a lot of Noxias, a lot of everything. I'm sure they'll stabilize later, but it's first day. It's been a while since we've done it. Pretty strong team. I don't know how I feel about these cosmetics, honestly. This is gonna be a long video, and I'm making it even longer. I was trying. I didn't really like those cosmetics much. I just had them, and I was kind of trying to hide his gear, but he looks so much better with that stuff. He just does. You saw his gear. You see the gear over here. We do have an injury card. There's a lot of injury boys running around. Injury is like 30% of the DPS of some of these heroes. It's crazy. And then we swapped to this. More weapon skills, maybe. I don't know. The weapon skill does less damage than the basic attack, but if you get stuns and stuff, that's important. Having this in the third slot actually doesn't make a ton of sense. Because the chance of you running into an injured hero, so you're not going to get any benefit from this, is there. Whatever. Let's not overthink it. It doesn't matter. For anybody like, oh man, look at the merches. Like, if you're doing like tip top, like guild boss DPS, then yeah, it's significant. But other than that, it's not worth your effort, not worth your time. All right, what is this? Yucha Princess. Everyone with the new different cosmetics and stuff. Alright, and we got... Nope. I still probably got hit by like all that. And I threw my weapon skill off into the nowhere. I probably got like a tick. I'm just gonna kite him. Since he's my type counter... Oh, we're gonna get some. Please, no, let me get shields or something. End the game before you take too much damage. Something. Okay. It was a very long stun. Since that's my type counter, typically I just kite around and just try to get boxes and waste time. We're 3-1 boxes, feeling okay about that. We're probably in a low division, so if I do well, then let's remind ourselves not to get too excited. That's all I'm saying. Look at you. Let me get like a box or something. Nope. Oh, he still got me. Wow. I've really never really liked the bounce off the wall mechanic. I mean, I get it. It kind of makes it cartoony and cutesy and stuff, but it's like... I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. Nothing? Seriously, nothing? He has 3 hit point buffs. So I guess that's something to think about. Vishuvac. Things. I think I trade fine with Marina, but weapon skill to weapon skill, I actually don't want to trade. So hopefully... I've got a little speed boost. I think you forgot about that. Joke. Tricked you. And I interrupted the weapon skill on that too. That's pretty savage. This is not enough time for me to get that box. You need like 3 or 4 seconds. So we kited it, 6 boxes to none. And then Vish. Haven't dealt with Vish. Vish does a ton of damage. Constantly getting buffed. All the time. They're able to use that like leaping movement skill, so he's probably just gonna try to kite me. He tried to do the juke. Was it worth it? You got like 1 hit, and then yeah, we cut on him. But this map is just not great for melee. But I'm not gonna change my team because that's not how I roll. He did stun me there. Oh, I've done no damage. Good God. We might actually lose this. I was thinking the map is bad for melee, but it's probably also bad for range. I don't know. I always remember hating this map. So he's just going to kite all day. Now my weapon skill does go through walls, which doesn't make any sense because pistols aren't supposed to go through walls. Nope. There we go. So, yeah, weapon skills. But yeah, originally basket was the only thing that went up and down on elevation and also through walls. And then they're like, well, let's let Gabe use her bow through walls. And Garum doesn't really go through walls. He kind of ricochets and scatter shots through them. And then they're just like, whatever. Anybody can go through walls, doesn't matter. I mean, Eugene's weapon skill goes through walls, so I definitely could have messed that up. I haven't done arena in a while. We're doing okay on raids. We're going to be a hair under 300 million, but I had to like hit some suboptimal bosses because we have bottlenecks and stuff. But I'm holding the button. Open the box. What in the world's going on here? What in the sassafras? Open the box. It's a touchscreen. I can't press any harder. For a second, I thought I got stunned. You died to that. Yeah. I'm sure there's a bunch of other people that only do arena like one day a week. So the rankings, you might find some like decent dudes in here. This is pretty scary. And again, why do you go through walls? Someone explain that to me. Like, guns don't go through walls, but the new characters do. You're gonna make all the old characters do it? He took a lot of damage, which is surprising considering that he is my counter. And then how annoying is this gonna be? You got bumped. Was it worth it? I don't know. I'm probably overgeared for this. I can't. Doesn't make the smack talking feel as good. And then this should suck. He's probably gonna try to do weapon skills and stuff to me like I did. I didn't kite that at all very well. Oop. What? Oh my god. Game over. Just bend over. Take it. It's over. It's over. How did my weapons... Like, I understand sometimes, but there's no reason my weapons go through into the wall. I was closer to the enemy than I was to the wall. And yet, this travesty of justice. I actually should not have done my weapon skill there. I should have just shot. Who's gonna get it? That was just gear. I think it's actually because of my accessory gives me weapon skill regen, and my weapon also has weapon skill regen, which I mean, that is gear. Why I got weapon skills off first, not necessarily because I was doing more damage, just because I have more weapon skill regen, which is a common story. We did pop into the top 100 rankings. That means nothing because this is the first day. This is all gonna keep jumping around. The usual faces are gonna normalize at top. Now I don't know if they have split this off into different cohorts like they did with Coliseum. In fact, let's go take a quick little break and run over to Coliseum real quick. Misogynist. Bunch of light heroes, so let's get Oghma in the back. I still keep Oghma because his defense is still good, and if Princess takes all their aggro, they're shooting a Princess, then Oghma can still survive a little bit and do some things. But you would think that since he's got over 1 million toughness, he would be super duper tanky. Not if he fights his type counter. But hey, he's alive there. We did a lot of damage. I'm happy with my team. It's not a perfect 4-chain, but depending on how long the battle is, you'll still get your chain skills off. It just won't be a nice perfect 4-chain all the way through. So it works out. I don't know, whatever. That is all. Wow, there's a Rampang. That's an interesting team, actually. Just you run a dark team, I guess. Alright, go back to multiplayer. And rankings, we've already dropped out of the top 100. Bestest F2P. I think you can fairly freely change your name, so that might be somebody that we know. There's a lot of Noxias. I would like to build Noxia, but I'm putting all my efforts into raid teams to get them where I want, because I'm trying to help the team with that. All right, here we go. Who are we gonna fight? I don't know. Now, just because you're in some bracket doesn't mean you only fight people from that bracket. I think it just depends on queue times. Like, I think it tries to put you in that bracket, but if that's not what it is, we're fighting a type counter starting off, so this is rough. I'll put my shield on. Oh, only if he does the slow attack thing, I guess, can he shoot through walls, and I don't think he knows that. You can have that box, that's fine. You trying to bait me? Ooh, I think, yeah. Let me stretch that out a little bit. He's gonna hit me, but he ain't gonna stun me. I don't think I have enough time for this, I definitely don't. What else was I gonna do? I'm not gonna do any damage on him. So, he died. And I took half and I got more boxes. That's basically what you want in FP. We are the counter to FP. Not FK. Words are hard. It's almost as if I'm supposed to be talking during this. He goes through the wall. At least he knew he can do that. I still have my shield up. I think a lot of that got blocked. The weapon skill goes through, so that's why I still got stunned. I'm trying to get on the other side of the box to survive long enough to get it. If you die before the little icon hits you, you don't get it, so I did not get that box. I tried to stand behind it, use it as a block, didn't work out that way. That's my type counter. I don't want to chase them around too much. Oh, yep. And I did get the stun. And I'm just going to try to finish it. There we go. Yep. And then I've got 4 boxes. You don't have boxes. Is your cool cosmetic going to beat me? I still think that the cosmetic I'm using is better. I think he might... I was going to say maybe he didn't know I had Future Knight. But he also has Future Knight, so his weapon skill regen, I don't know. Maybe his gear just doesn't have a lot of weapon skill regen. Weapon skill regen is probably the most important stat in Arena. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Anyways. Even though my Oghma has like no weapon skill regen. The only thing that's not perfect about my Oghma's gear is that his weapon skill regen is garbage. But let's keep going. As the time of filming this, there's like 2 more days of the raid going on, so I just have to not screw up Viper 2 more times, and then we can get this past us. This is a spicy team. Hopefully I don't take any damage. The weapon skill is actually a really big concern. Oh my goodness, you're so fast. You were opening that box before it was boxed. Before he even boxed the box. Boom, weapon skill right there. Did that hit me? Who knows? Who freaking knows? He's probably getting a box too over there that I didn't even see. Yeah, of course it hit me, because that's just how this hero is. The second one probably was pretty clean. Probably hit me clean. Get away from me. We did more damage than I thought I did, honestly, just from the reflect. I really hope they like buff or do something with the reflect. I'm sure a lot of people don't want that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But that was actually not as bad as it could have been. Typically with Noxia, with Oghma, I'd just like to run around and try to not take too much damage. Gosh, good God, get out of here. Pretty even, 2-2 boxes. We're both on second hero. This could go either way. Does he know? He does know to use the big shots, and I don't really know how to dodge those. I guess that was it. Ooh. We're gonna get weapon skilled. GG. Still pretty close, and we do have an advantage. So he's got a little bit of extra hero, but I have, if he ever stops to shoot me, you should die. Like that. We got the type advantage, which is why we're playing the knight. On the straights, I'm doing shots. Shots. Everybody. Oh, he's weapon skill in my face. If he got the stun there, he could have won that. I'm like, oh, why would you stand on me? I have a type advantage. He actually could have got the stun. But he didn't. Sounds good. Shots for everybody. Why am I always tired in these videos? It's like, alright, step one on how to not make the best video, just be tired, but I'm an old man now, I'm tired. That's how it's been doing. Been getting back into game dev stuff. I don't want to talk about it too much. Look at that. Uh-oh. Is this gonna lag and make you scared? I've been doing stuff, that's all I'm saying. I'm opening the box. You got outboxed, son. You got outboxed. I can't tell what's weapon skill and what's just the regular attack on this hero. I don't know. What? I was totally on that first with the button held down. I can't hold this button down any more than I'm holding it down. You know what I'm saying, fellas? And then, unfortunately, he weapon skills in 2, I weapon skill in 3. That's not fun. So that was we were the type counter on that, and we lost that, but we were up on box. So let's call that basically even, unless I get completely gibbed, which we might. Players that have Sohee, players that typically have the newer heroes lean a little bit more towards the whale side, because they're able to like get the new hero and gear it theoretically. So like, you don't know if you just got this lucky, or if that guy just like completely went hard and just, you know, ripped out the Velcro wallet and did the whole thing. So you don't know. Am I messing with a whale or am I just messing with a new player? I don't know, I've never seen this guy before. Ooh, you stood in that. Ooh, ooh. You stood still. I'm telling you, if Noxia had a offensive buff, Noxia would be the most popular raid character. He does know to use the thing. I guess I'm kind of learning how to dodge it. That's still kind of hitting me, but maybe it's not the full intensity. Did any of that hit? I don't know. I'm not going to go for boxes. Oh, he's got his weapon skill ready. That's where he was up there. Good movement on this guy. Good God. I could be boxing. That's probably a mistake. Oh, come on, take it. No. That still hit me. That garbage still hit me. The graphic is not even close to me at all. Are they doing it as a particle effect, or are they doing it as a game object, man? That was some hits there. That was some hits there. And then right through the wall. So what's up, boy? I don't think I could have been juking those shots any better, but a lot of that stuff was hitting me. I don't know, maybe it's like hitting me with like a... Maybe the better you juke it, the less damage you take, so it's not like an all or nothing kind of thing. I don't know. Arena is not a bad game mode. Now, if lag happens, that definitely ruins your experience, and Future Princess throwing weapon skills into walls, like, yeah, how much is that their fault? How much is that is just the network, the servers, or whatever? It still ultimately comes down to player experience, but like, a lot of people are kind of not optimistic about Arena for reasons. One of the downsides of the game, I enjoy this game a ton, but one of the downsides is it's just so hard for new players to catch up at all. Although, do you need to catch up? That's a different conversation. You know, the early game is fun, and you get matched against people that are, you know, on the same level as you theoretically. But try to get that. Not exactly how I wanted that to go down. If I could just kite a little bit. Ooh, what's up, boy? I don't want him to get the box. He actually should have went box there. As far as that being my type counter, 2 boxes to none, and did okay on damage. Because Gabe's tricky. That was actually pretty good. I don't feel like this is how he should be fighting me with Gabe. And then he just stood there, okay. Still took half my health off. I mean, come on. Gabe is still tricky. And then this is my counter, so I really shouldn't try to fight you. A lot of these projectiles will hit you even if they don't. All these actually touch my character, so I'm not complaining about these ones, but I thought he was going to try to stand and bang it. If he just keeps doing this, he's just going to kill me and take no damage. Yep. So he played that well. I was hoping he would be dumb and go for boxes and this and that, but that's not how it happened. So we have 2 heroes to beat, and it doesn't look like it. We've definitely got a disadvantage. If he goes toe-to-toe, though, I mean, we still took too much damage, though. All right. If we play perfectly, we should win. Oh, are you lagging? Are you lagging? Are you lagging? I'll take... Oh, my goodness. What? You didn't even aim it. I thought if I was a little bit far and I did my weapon skill, it would have aimed, but I guess I was too far to acquire the target. I feel like if I'm too far to acquire the target, just gray out my weapon skill and don't let me press the button. Like, it's not like Barry's attack where you load it up and then it auto acquires the target. Give me some sort of indicator to let me know that I'm out of range. Like, do the same thing. It would solve the same issue with Future Princess. If the game is not detecting an enemy in the range, don't let me throw my weapon skill. Just say, oh, nobody in range, your skill's gray, you can't press it, you know, or turn it red or something. I don't know, some sort of indicator. Give me the information. Because how else am I supposed to know if someone's in range? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. More cancer comms. I've been running the same team for a very long time. Oh, you bastard. I threw it on the wrong dude. There's so many cosmetics in this game. I doubt I juked that. Though the radius is much, much wider than... Oop, maybe. The radius is... Why am I stuck on you? I'm literally not even that. AIDS. This is the AIDS comp. But like I said, the radius of the skills is just insane. Like, just... Even if you're going to make the radius for the skill big, at least make the animation reflect the range of the skill. That's not too much to ask. In fact, make the animation slightly a little bit bigger, maybe. Or just, honestly, just be accurate. Just be exactly what it should be. Alright, I don't want to kite too much, because he just put a new pet there, and I got stuck on it, even though I shouldn't have got stuck. I will still get the chain. Yeah, go for that. Go for that. Oh my god, we're dying to this. Is this guy the real one? Is he like the god? I don't even know what that was. I thought he was gonna walk by. He's gonna get another box. And another weapon skill. Jeez. My whole team almost got destroyed by this one hero just because of body blocking. Also, I think the colliders... Who plays the... You get a Bari basket? No, that's just the cosmetic. Okay. Right? I don't know. Weird. We've almost caught up. Why would you put Eleanor on the team? Eleanor gives light attack and doesn't help your Noxia. Unless Noxia has a light weapon that I didn't notice. Which I don't think would be the case, but I don't know. Whatever. That was not a good juke. Whew! Future Princess. Future Princess. Carrying me so much. It would be funny to go back and look and see how many times the statue helped Future Princess versus how many times Future Princess had to clear somebody who was already close to 40% health. Probably every single fight since Future Princess is the last one. I should actually put the statue on Princess and put a basic thingy thing on Future Princess. What I should do. I'm not going to do that, but I should. Ugh, I haven't fought a Mariel in a minute. Yo, I'm literally holding the button. What is going on? That was dumb for me. I should not have tried to trade that. That was big dumb. And now he's over here with the basket. No, I tried to get the shield off before to just save myself at all. This is probably the worst play I've done so far. Could have been worse. Honestly, that could have been worse. It was real bad. I made bad decisions there. With 2 weapon skills... What? I'm holding attack, and attack didn't attack. 2 weapon skills, he can kill me. Because that's just how broken Mariel is. But, if you're dumb and you walk into a FP weapon skill, that evens out my dumbness. We're now equally dumb. And then FP versus FP. The Sohee in the back is very scary. He knows I have weapon skill regen. He's like, you know what? If I can make him waste it, or even out the time, So what I'm gonna do is this. How did that aim for me so perfectly? He even chain skilled off of it. Explain. Because when I do that, it just throws it into the wall. I just want the enemy to have the same thing that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get screwed, they should get screwed. If I get it good, they should. I've literally been closer than that. He was barely even on my screen. I'd actually say he was not on my screen. No, I'm just gonna wait for weapon skills and stuff. Can you kite it? Are you as good at kiting as you think you are? Because I'll just keep pot shotting you. Nope. We took a lot of hits there and it made no sense. There we go. Now, this is terrifying. This is some terrifyingness. If he just chases me the whole time. Terrifying. Yeesh. Oh my god, I might have lost it right there. 14 seconds. Oh, I might have lost it there too. What? 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 He's not even on my screen? The only loss I have today, not even on my screen. How did that even get close to hitting me? What's the timestamp? 26:33. That was not even close to me. There's a wall between us. He's barely on my screen, and it still hits me. I'm like, what? Why am I stunned? And also, I was up in health. We had that win. There was like 7 seconds to go. This is why no one wants to play Arena. It's not a bad mode if you would just fix your game. You can talk about balance issues. You can talk about, boosted accounts and this and that. This is why no one wants to play your game. I'm literally behind a wall against a character that's not even on my screen. Who knows if they even fix the resolution issue, because you can play on an emulator on a PC on a massive screen and see the entire map when everybody else is playing on phones and handhelds and thing, and you can't. Good God. I'm trying to compliment the game, but when it does stuff like that, like, this is why people don't want to play the game. This is why new players don't want to come to the game. Because stuff like that happens. Like, I can understand if I'm, like, standing next to the wall. Like, I'm against the wall and Eugene does a weapon skill on the wall. I get that. But literally, first off, I don't even know what the hell the Sohee weapon skill looks like. Because I was, like, kind of here, and I could have been a little bit further down. But, like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. This guy is not even 80. Doesn't mean I can't lose to him, but just means I should not. What are you gonna do? You weapon skill me, boy? Get in the face. Ooh, there we go. Come on, holding the button. Try to get my weapon skill before he got his. I have to remember that he is my type counter. Is going to do 1 billion damage to me. So he actually beat me on damage there. We got 2 boxes to 1, I think it is. Why is there a chandelier in the middle blocking your view? Is all I'm saying. Like, why is this here? That's just not good. Like, it's like, yeah, there's a shadow. It's kind of cool, but like, it's actually not. The purpose of this map is to fight people, right? That weapon skill sucked. But if my enemy threw the weapon skill, it would have hit me. That's what I'm saying. How do they manage to make it so everything is always outside of your favor? You know what I mean? It's almost like a skill. Like, of course, if there's game lag, then the opponent's seeing one thing and I'm seeing another thing, so we're not actually seeing the same reality. Is not what's happening. But like, oh, I'm gonna be a salty bastard about that for a very long time. That hit me through the wall. I get that because that's like particle magic effects, and the visual is pretty big. So you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like, this might actually still hit me. I don't even know. Get the hell away from me. What? It threw it at the... Did you see? This is ridiculous. Did you see? The enemy is standing on my face, and I threw my weapon skill vertically. I wasn't even facing vertically. I was facing the enemy. I literally turned around with the arrow key. This is why new players don't want to play this game. God, I took more damage than I gave there. Made no sense. Where you at? Jeez. We could still lose this, but we do have a type advantage. If you're coming at me on a straight line, then I do the basic attack. If you're doing corners and stuff, I don't even know where you are. That's the other thing too. Some of that hit me through the wall, sucker. You don't know that. I'm okay with projectiles through the walls because that's how they've changed things, but I'm not okay. Oh, that could hit me. Oh, he got stunned. Ugh. I'm okay with projectiles going through walls, or maybe these are special walls. Maybe there's like half-height walls, but no, because the future knight basic attack does not go through this. What the weapon skill does, so everything I said still stands. So, but anyways, projectiles going through walls is one thing. A melee attack going through walls when you're not even near the wall makes no goddamn sense. And then also, the graphic of the Sohee weapon skill is very small. It's a very tiny graphic. At least make the graphic touch my character if my character's hit. That's all I'm asking. Do you have something I can give? Yes, and yes. Still need Veronica. Alright, that's all I got. One more, boys. If you've made it this far through this torture, I gotta timestamp these. Oh my goodness. What was it, like 26:33? And then the weapon skill. And even earlier, there was a weapon skill that got thrown to the wall. I'm just so used to that happening that even if the enemy's closer, you throw it in the wall. But not when the enemy's standing on your face. That doesn't happen that often. Ooh, I did get it finally. Finally. How does it feel to stand there and wait for it? He's gonna weapon skill me. I don't know if any of that hit. How difficult? Nope, don't do that. Ah, you got weapon skill in the face. Do you like that? It's like mace. It's like I'm spraying bear mace that you can just like get. That might get a stun. How? I feel like that hit you a lot of times. I'm just gonna run. I feel like that hit you a lot of times, and I didn't get a stun out of it. 4 boxes to none. Only took half the health. We got a little there. Nope. That actually was not his weapon skill. Ooh, okay. Oh. Did none of that touch? I'm probably taking more damage for these boxes than I should. In fact, I was winning, and now I'm the opposite of winning, which is losing. And we're still on his first hero, so I actually might have to just throw this whole thing. Yeah, I threw this whole match. Oh well, whatever. It's arena. Who cares? Nope. I hit you a lot through the wall and did no damage, and one of your hits took me to half health, and you're my type counter. Or I'm your type counter. How did one of his hits do that much damage to me? If we're on a straight line shot, I win. He's starting to realize that and trying to use the wall, and I'm gonna lose. If I hit Oghma once, I think I die because of the reflect. So I don't know. I managed to screw this up. So we're gonna be 8-2 today. I think the price of admission is worth. Oh no, that was. Wait. Did I just die there? I thought I killed Nari, but maybe I died. I don't know. I'm losing brain cells by the minute just playing this game mode. Does it not have my history? In Coliseum, it gives you your history. What a horrible map. I mean, I think you need some horrible maps like these. There's some value to it, but it's still horrible. I can still complain about it. So this is where we are. This ranking doesn't matter because only half of the player base of the NA server attacks in the early slot, and you have the later slots, so it's whatever. So we're gonna sink down even further. That's fine. And we had to start from like Diamond 2 or 3, so that's also something. None of this means anything. I thought there used to be history. Wait. No. Maybe there's only history in Master Arena. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Unless I can, like, click on... I don't know. But over here, look, it's like, oh, battle record. Look at this. So here's all the people that I fought so far. Coliseum just reset, so I'm fighting a bunch of randomness. So that none of that's flexible. Not flexible, able to be flexed, I should specify. And look at you. Is it even worth me doing the enhanced quit? We've got enough of this to finish this out, so I don't think it matters. Click, come on. I'm clicking. There we go. Is the gold version worth it? I actually have this already. I got that from, I don't even know. Those option stones would be nice, but is it worth, what is this, like 10 bucks or something? 7 bucks? 8 bucks. Is it really worth it? I don't know. I'm salty. I'm salty about future princess weapon skills getting thrown off into the galaxy when I have an enemy punching me in the face. Explain what's going on there. Tighten that up, and then I do need to switch you back. I put this on for weapon skill regen because it's got some there. It's not perfect, but it is what I got. But when your future knight is not a leader, I put a bunch of DPS stuff back on because weapon skill regen no longer matters. I do think that this probably hurt me more than helped me because future knight is my third hero. Maybe next time I will put this on future princess. That would probably make a little bit more sense. I don't know, whatever. Because I really should just be wearing like this. Honestly, I really feel like if anybody just went out and they skipped all the special merches and they just maxed out a bunch of these and maybe one of these, I think they'd be farther ahead in the long run. This only matters if you're really trying to super duper max out on the Scarecrow, Test Dummy, or Guild Raids and stuff, and it'll give about like 300k extra damage per hit on the boss, which is something. It's not nothing. And if you have 4 of these, which is insane and very few people have that, yeah, it is something. It's probably like 500,000, maybe a little bit more. But it's one of those things where it's like, due to diminishing returns, you're really not missing out that much on this if you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And by the time we all get these and we're like, I finally got all of the ones I needed and I'm good, you know they're going to come out with a newer level. So it's going to invalidate all your work. I don't know. I'm still feeling super salty about that. That Sohee weapon skill should have not hit me through the wall. I feel like you guys should just make that into a GIF and just play that all the time because that was garbage. Ridiculous. I wish they had like a little training room or something. Like when you go over into this, you can kind of see the heroes jumping around and attacking and stuff. I'm getting a little bit of lag. There we go. We're catching up. You can kind of see them like jump around and attack, which is pretty good. I would still like to have like a little training room where I could jump on this hero, run around, play him, use him. I know, so he's not here. Yeah, I think I have all these ones. Yeah. But it'd be nice if you could just like, you know, they add a little button that says play hero, you jump in there, run around, or they could just do it to heroes in the shop. That would be cool. That way we could spend some time with new heroes when they come out and be like, okay, how big is your weapon skill range? Okay, you do this, you do that, but whatever. I'm spicy, as always. Hope you guys appreciate it. That is Arena. I do have some videos that I haven't posted because I suck, and I will get them up because I kind of want you guys to just, I want to at least get one video per raid where I kind of just show where my teams are at, show what my skill level's at, how much damage I'm doing, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. you know what? I'm going to go and be productive, and I'm going to go get the raid video out, and I'll get this video out. And so there you go. Appreciate anybody who watched these long videos. Like I said, I'm working on game dev stuff. I've actually got my nose back to the wheel, and I'm just gluing myself to these computer monitors and just working on that. And I actually, I really cut the scope down of what I wanted to do. Really simplified, because I'm like, okay, here's all the things I want to do, which is what everybody does. They have a massive scope. I want to do everything, of course. But which I knew that was a thing. But I really boiled it down. What's the fun? What's the fun of the game? What's the fun? You know, like, let's take a game like Diablo, for example. You know, you got the story mode, you got this, you got features and systems and da-da-da-da. What's the fun? What do you want to do in Diablo 3? You want to go into a greater rift, and you want to just, whether it's solo or whether with a ton of friends, you want to mass up a ton of mobs, blow them to bits, and then a giant boss shows up and tries to kill you, and you got to kill him before he kills you, and then you get loot. That's the fun of Diablo, because you play the story mode once, you blaze through it. Okay, that was cool, because, you know, there's good story modes. This is not specific to Diablo, just my example. But you blaze through the story mode. It's, you know, it's like eating a cake. It's like, all right, you got the cake, you eat the cake, it's gone. You know, what is the daily do? What is the fun? And for the example of Diablo, it's greater rifting. You want to do greater. You want to go higher and higher. You want to push all the time. You want to do your thing. And that's what it is. And with that, that actually gives me something to think about. I've got an idea. So I'm going to go run. As always, appreciate you all for watching.